Alrighty guys, now that we have some daylight, I am going to share with you all of the specifics of this year's Halloween decor. I do want to tell you that I am so sorry for the delay on this video. We had some crazy windstorms due to that polar vortex that hit California. It came over to Nevada and it just caused a lot of chaos. In fact, our crypt that you see standing there, we had found probably about 20 pieces scattered throughout our neighborhood, and we had to rebuild the whole thing, and it was an event. So we're gonna take a closer look. I'm gonna share with you all the details. Let's get started. So I'm gonna start here on the far right of our property, and we did add in a couple of blow-ups this time. Basically, our whole idea was to meld the spooky with some more whimsical. The whole idea being to not make it too creepy for the little one. She's only 2, and she does love what we have out, but we don't want to take it up too far. So we do have our blow-up kitty cat here. It's her favorite piece. She absolutely adores this guy. She actually wants to come out and say good morning, good night, and see him multiple times throughout the day. So she comes out and she squishes his little nose. It's so funny, but she loves kitty cats, so that's not too surprising. And we did go ahead and bring back a few of our skeleton tiki torch to make like kind of a gate here. Due to the type of webbing this year that we used, we chose not to actually light them. However, just as a PSA, regular spider web is not flammable, so last year's display was not like a danger to my home or anything. A lot of people were super concerned about that, but we did actually test it to make sure before we lit those torches. We do have a few different things going on. So down here we have a couple of our gravestones that we've built in the past, and we like putting those out just to kind of fill the yard. I really like how those turned out. And over here, just give you a little bit of a further back look. We do have some more of those gravestones, some little skeleton buddies sticking out so that it doesn't look like the graves are just chilling. And then in the back, we have another blow up, but this one is a haunted house. So just to fill in some space, we really like how that turned out as well. Coming down from the house, we have this really cool spider web that we grabbed on Amazon. And the larger spider webs this year, instead of using the bag spider web, we got some cheesecloth and cut holes to create like kind of a thicker spider web. We went with a spider kind of attack theme, and I really like how it turned out. I was a little bit hesitant at first, but I do like the end result. So we have yet to carve our pumpkins. That's something we always do the day before Halloween, so that is on our agenda. But if you look in the spider web, we do have a little spider friend here. And we also have some bits and pieces of bones to make it look like they got stuck in the webbing and were eaten by spiders. That really interesting noise you're hearing is actually this spider here. There is a motor inside of him because he used to move. It's no longer working, but that is okay. So our little spider friend here is just a blow up. He is on his last leg, I think, but he's working for this year's purpose. Down here we do have the Halloween crypt that we had last year. You might notice that it's a little bit shorter. What we did is we actually cut off pieces and used them as a repurposed project, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. So down here, to finish off the crypt area, we do have these old white sconces. My husband and I found these just like hanging out on the side of the road one time and grabbed them because we thought that would be a cool project, and we end up using it. We use them every year for Halloween. I just love the look they give, and sticking some flowers in actually does great things for them. So it's a weird thing, but we always like pick up things that we see laying around just because you never know how you can repurpose them and make them work for things like Halloween decor. So moving up over here, we have a little skeleton guy that hangs out in this cage. Some more bones hanging in spider webs. And then a giant spider has attacked over here. So you may recognize him. We actually took him off of the landing in our house and brought him out here because we just thought it needed something in this corner. And we wrapped up a skeleton in some webbing to make it look like he got trapped and he is about to be devoured. And now we are moving over to the left-hand side of the home. So again, just to kind of give it a finished look, we've added in the tiki torch gate and some more of those gravestones. But behind there we have a new piece. And this is what I was talking about repurposing. We cut off pieces of the actual crypt and created a above ground coffin just to kind of tie it in so that there was something to match on either side. I absolutely love how this turned out. My husband put it together in like maybe a few hours and it is absolutely perfect. To finish it off, he did prop it open so we could stick things out of it, and I love how this looks with the skeleton hand kind of saying, "I'm coming out." To tie in the spiders over here, we have another giant blow-up spider. And to bring in that skeleton element, we have this guy right here. And here we have our new prized piece, and that is our jack-o'-lantern scarecrow. We've been planning on making this dude for a while, and this year we finally did it. He's probably a good 10 feet tall. We took a craft pumpkin from Hobby Lobby, carved out his face and did some painting to make him creepy. Using PVC, we built the body, and we used some old decor, I guess we could call this, that we used to use to cover our doorway to create his clothing. So we did a lot of repurposing with him, but it turned out so good. For the arms, we used just regular like tree branches and some grapevine. And we finished it off with some spooky cloth and this really cool skeleton garland that we made a few years ago. But I really love how he turned out, guys. Tell me down below in the comments if you think he's cool or if you would change anything. He is being attacked by some skeletons. It looks like one of them got attacked back, but we also have some tree branches to kind of make it out for feet. We do have some editing we're gonna do for him next year, but overall, I love how he turned out. So that is a look at our Halloween decor in the front yard this year. Normally I would do a decorate with me, but everything basically got thrown out when all those winds took away the decor and we had to start over. I'm really loving how the cheesecloth spider web is looking for this like kind of spider taking over theme. I think it looks realistic and really cool, and it's a little different. It's not what everybody else is doing, so I love that. I am now going to show you how this stuff looks at night all lit up. I just love it, and I think you guys will too. If you do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for some Christmas content here on my channel. Have a good one and happy Halloween.